Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Solo Diaries. I don't know, there's like a different vibe today. I'm not gonna lie, I'm super hyper. I've had no caffeine, right, for 2 days. That is pretty good for me, and I've got this much energy, so a win is a win. Let's take a win when it is here. First of all, I had a great week last week. Last week was an amazing week. I was super productive. I had so many calls. I was working so hard on my business. Like, I've been doing so much, and I'm really grateful for this. I feel really good. Like, I feel super happy. I feel super grateful for my life, and I'm really appreciative at the minute of everything which has been going on. Like, I've got really good people around me. I've got a really good routine. I'm working so hard. I hit 9k on Instagram yesterday, woo! Which is such a big deal for me because, of course, I don't know if like anyone is new here. I did have an old account, a fitness account, which I started, I think in 2023. I started it in like December. So yeah, I started it in December 2023, and then, is that right? No, it's not right. So, yeah, no, maybe that is right. Anyway, I started it in 2023 because I was like thinking, did I launch my business a year later? No, because 2020, yeah, sorry, that is right. The end of 2023. Then in 2024, yeah, let's say January 2024, and then a year later I launched my business in January 2025. Yeah, that does make sense because that was last year. I've just lost all track of time. I don't know about anyone else, but like the time is just going so fast, don't you think? Like, it's super scary. How are we nearly at the end of the year already? Anyway, I have been working out a lot. I have been training very hard. I have been really good with my diet. I say that. I had pizza and rice last night for dinner. I eat a lot. Now, I think there's a big misconception online of people who have lost weight. They're like, oh yeah, like you need to like eat nothing, or, you know, you need to starve yourself. You need to fast for like 3 days. This is so not true. And like, for example, I had like 300 grams of carbs last night. That was my intention. I was so happy to hit it. So I was like, what can I eat that's high carbs? Pizza, rice. So that's what I had. And I woke up this morning. I don't even know if the camera will show. I woke up mega lean and I love it. Like, I have full abs now, which I'm super happy about. And I will keep posting it. I will keep posting videos. I'll keep posting pictures online that I have abs. People are going to be sick of it. But to me, because like my past self would have never ever dreamt of having abs. Like, my past self, if she could see me right now, like, she just would have no words. She would just be like, what? Like, first of all, you live in Thailand. Secondly, you have like this is my dream physique. On my vision board over there, I don't even know if you can see, on my vision board, I have pictures of a body which I wanted to achieve. To me, I prefer my body to the pictures. So I'm like, I've hit my goal. Also, I have no makeup on, right? We've got the no makeup glow. I'm ovulating, so skin is good. Testosterone is highest out of the whole month. We've hit our peak, so I'm mega strong. So I should probably lift. I did have leg day yesterday, and I ran yesterday, so it was a tough day. But I was super tired, and then I slept like so long. Anyway, I don't even know what this video is going to be about. Like I say, it's the Solo Diaries. It's a catch up. So yeah, like future Sophia, when you watch this video, just know that this is a good month. Like, August has been all right. Oh, okay. I will tell you funny things which have gone on. First of all, I burnt my leg on the motorbike. It was a bit silly, really. I like parked my bike up, right? And I have a huge bandage on my leg now. It's like that big. I parked my bike up and there was no room. So I jumped over the other side of the bike, like the side with the exhaust, big mistake. And then my leg just went and just singed on the thing, on the exhaust of the motorbike once it was like turned off. And I was like, no. But the funny thing is, it didn't hurt that much at the time because it literally burnt so deep. So that's quite funny. What else? There has been other things going on, like recently. Yeah, I've been working on a couple of things behind the scenes, like different business ideas, you know, things like online. So yeah, like I'm working super hard at the minute. I was up till 5 a.m. the other day, like working on little projects. That's what I'll call it, like little projects. And it's super fun and I really like it and I love it and I'm super grateful when my motivation is highest. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing. And I published another book on on Amazon. It's actually a diary. Yeah, we've got lots of, I don't want to talk about it too much yet because we're going to see, you know, like, but you have to do these ideas, right? And if they fail, they fail. So, but at least I can say I tried. So yeah, like I've been doing a lot of research. Okay. She's a little entrepreneur queen. Like, I have so many goals. Secondly, another thing I wanted to talk about, because if you are new here, these videos are basically, of course, I appreciate people watching so much, and if people even are interested in me rambling and interested in my life, but these are mainly so I look back and I'm like, yeah, like, this is where you was at, this is how you was, this is how you was acting. Like, I'm probably going to watch some of these in a year's time and be like, oh, is she all right? What was she doing? So, yeah, I came to a really good conclusion. So, you know, there was a big situation, like there was this Thai guy in my life from ages ago, and it all kicked off, like I've mentioned little bits briefly, but I, at one point, right, I'll be honest, maybe like 6 months ago, I was convinced I was super in love with him, okay, and I was like, yeah, I want to spend my future, I want the rest of my life with this guy. Now, not to shame him, well, he should be shamed for his actions, but I'm not that type of person. Like, if you knew what he actually did, I'm not even going to get into it though, because it's personal, but yeah. So anyway, I pictured my whole life with him, but then, like, if you think about this individual's life and where they were going in life and the goals and stuff I had, that doesn't align in any way whatsoever. But I was so delusional, believing that I was in love with him, that I didn't care. I was like, yeah, I'm happy to write off everything and like just live with him, have a really slow, chill life in Thailand. But now I've got my spark back. I'm like, no, like, you have these goals. You want to do this. You want to be a millionaire. Like, you want to do X, Y, and Z. We got to make it happen, okay? Like, this is what we have to do. I've been watching a lot of YouTube recently. One of my favorite YouTubers now is Peter Mon, is his name. I watch his drama channel. I really love it. It helps me fall asleep, actually. I put it on in the background. So that's like the vibe I feel like this is giving, because he just sits down in front of the camera and he just rambles. And I thought, like, maybe, like, yeah, okay, I've been doing that anyway for like 8 months, but I thought, well, let's just be more, not real, but like, yeah, like, just legit. I just set the camera up and I just talk. So that's it. But yeah, like, I don't know. I'm just trying to think, like, things which have been going on. There was something else and I don't remember. Oh, I've had my website has been redone, which is super cool. It's relaunched. And tonight, it's just get weird, isn't it? I'm basically going on a date tonight, not with a total stranger, I might add, with someone who I actually am friends with. So, like, we're friends, I guess. Yeah, we are friends. Yeah, we're friends. Like, there's been no initiation of anything. Like, it's friends. But it's like okay, let's call it friends date. I don't know what it is. But I really get on with this person. So, yeah, I'm going on a date, kind of, tonight. I don't know. Like, why am I nervous when I literally saw him like 2 days ago? Yeah, I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm not talking about any guys. I'm not talking about anything. Because, you know, the roster has been empty, okay? Since this whole situation, and I actually meant, okay, I'm going to focus on myself. I truly mean that. I said that for a long time, but then this guy, the one it all kicked off with, was in the background, okay? And I was like, I know I need to release this, but I'm not ready. And my friends told me, Sophia, you need to release this. And I was like, I can't, I'm not ready for this. Like, it's going to hurt too much. I'm not ready. But I'm so happy that the universe, God, pushed me during, it was so ironic. It was when Mercury was in retrograde, and that's when it all happened. And I was like, yes, okay, yes, it hurt, but at least it's done. It's done, as Abraham Hicks says. But I feel so good for this. I felt like I've been set free. So yeah, that's how we're currently feeling. But like I say, I'm not planning on getting in a relationship anytime soon, because I just want to focus on myself. Like, I'm not planning anything, you know, like, I'm a bit scared of getting in a relationship, to be quite frank with you. And I love being alone. I love being alone so much. You have no idea. Like, spending time by myself is so peaceful to me, and just doing what I want when I want. Like, even say watching a movie, I would rather do that alone. I'd rather go for coffee alone. I'd rather go to the gym alone. Like, some people might say, oh, that's a bit sad, but I enjoy my company. I enjoy myself so much. I make myself laugh. I talk to myself all the time. Like, sometimes I'm crazy and my mum's like, you are crazy. The other day I dressed up as Shirley Bassey and I was singing This Is My Life with a tripod, pretending it was a microphone. Like, honestly, but I love it. And like, this is what I mean. Look at my apartment. I love it. I love living alone. I love being able to just go to my piano, play my piano. I love being able to just paint if I want to paint. And I'm super grateful. Obviously, if anyone's watching this, you know, that supported me on my journey, none of this would be possible without the people who have helped me along my journey. So I'm super grateful for that, because of course, like, I'm in this position working online because of people. So yeah, I am really grateful for that, and I do really love my life. And I just look around and I'm like, I'm in awe, because I love living alone. I love it. I love it so much. I love doing everything by myself, for myself. I just love, I'm super grateful, you know. And also, we've been reading The Secret. It's always open, do you know that, on my sofa. People would say couch. On my sofa. Should I tell you something, right? Do you know what I love to do? Is I will say, like, God, universe, give me a sign of something. Give me the sign of what's going to happen in my life, right? So you just ask, and I want you to give this sign to me in the book. This is what you do. Does anyone else do this? Can you please comment and tell me if anyone else does this? Right, so then what you do is, I need to keep this page because I like this one. What you do is you just open up, I don't know if you can see, open up a random page, don't look, and put your finger somewhere. It says, you fuss about it with your friends, you fuss about it with your family, you discuss it with your friends, you tell your children that you don't have enough. We don't have enough for that, we can't afford that. Then you'll never be able to afford it. I mean, this isn't really the right book to do this. Okay, I need to... Everyone's going to be like, look, it doesn't work. I promise you it does work. Okay, because this is The Secret. But... yeah, see, the spiritual substance from which comes all visible wealth is never depleted. It is right with you all the time and responds to your faith and your demands on it. Thank you, Charles Fillmore. So yeah, what else has been oh, do you know, I did have salmonella. When was it? Was it this week? No, it was last weekend. Yeah, I had salmonella, I think. Oh, it was terrible for like 3 days straight. It was from Wednesday to about Saturday, but I was very skinny from that. But I don't want to be skinny. I want to be strong. I want to be a strong queen. I'm thinking about going on a bulk, you know. Now I want to build muscle a lot. So yeah, we'll see. But I think this might be the end of this video, you know. I'm just going to have a look at my little journal. So I journal every single day and talk about my day. And I have for the whole year. I have never missed a day. Can you believe that? So I've gone through about 3 books now. So I'm just seeing... so this was this week. Wednesday... hang on. Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. Let's have a little look. So we've got on here... yeah, like I've just been running really. Drop shipping... things like that. Just usual routine. Had sushi, and then yeah, look, salmonella. That is when the salmonella hit on the Wednesday. Yeah. But life's good, and I'm grateful, and I'm happy, and we're going to see. The only thing that's on my mind that's stressing me out is the house situation. My lease here comes to an end at the end of September, and I don't know what to do, because the house I viewed, like, I think I told you guys about it. I found a house, right? It's really far away from here. It took me like 45 minutes to drive in traffic. It should be like 30, but the traffic was terrible. And in, like, this house is nice, right? Imagine it, like, there's like 4 little houses. No, sorry, like maybe 8 little houses. Like here, little walkway in the middle, loads of greenery, loads of plants, beautiful. It's like a loft style house, and... like good lighting, it has its own pool, like small garden, really nice, right? 2 beds and 2 bathrooms, but I don't know, my gut instinct, like something's telling me no. But I feel like if this house was like here where I live, then maybe I'd go for it. It's cheaper, but I figured I travel to Nimman, because it's so close, like 5 minutes, like the city, right, let's say, so often, I think I would regret going so far away. So yeah, this has been weighing on my mind. Also, it didn't have a fire alarm. The kitchen is very small and it doesn't have a stove. That's all I'm going to say. I have an air fryer, but that means I can't boil eggs. I can't cook eggs. I can't cook steak. I'm going to have to buy a mini stove, and the kitchen is very small. So, man, I don't know. But it has a lot of potential, you know, for decorations, which I really want to do. Like, I want to make, you know, a little walk-in wardrobe. There's loads of room for that. The lounge, really cool. It's got a blue sofa, which I really like. But I don't know, it's so far away. So I'm still looking around here. We're going to find, hopefully, one. But I like it because there's no other properties, really, with a pool that I found for that price. And I think it would be really cool to have my own pool. Like, I think that's really cool. I don't know. I'm going to have to drive over there again and just see. And, yeah, because I did live far away before this apartment for about 4 months. And I found myself spending so much money on Grab, going to Nimman every day because that's where I hung out. And I told myself, right, when I move, I want to live somewhere closer, which is what I did. And now I'm like a 5-minute drive away. So I'm like, oh, am I going to feel the same as I did when I was over there? I don't know. But as I say, I'm going to have to go and find out, and we'll see. Maybe I'll vlog it if I do move. You'll see anyway. But when I move out of here, I want to film an apartment tour. It's crazy. It's been a year. Like, it makes me want to cry, though, low key, because I was like, oh yeah, I want to decorate my balcony. I want to do this, and I never did it. I don't know why. Maybe, I don't know. So yeah, but I mean, you can see I've decorated a lot. Like, I bought this sofa. I bought all of these pillows, this blanket, you know, tables, rug, everything. Will you wear Vicks? Oh, that's the funniest interview ever. Also, I've been obsessed with watching the Dan, it was his name, TDM, Minecon event, where he's like, what's your favourite block in Minecraft? Oh, it's just so funny. I actually can't cope. And he's like, do you want to come to my house? Please tell me if anyone's seen that, comment. Otherwise, I'm going to look crazy. But yeah, anyway, I'm probably going to wrap this episode up here. I hope everyone is doing well. Please like, comment and subscribe, and tell me if there's anything that you want in particular in the next videos. I'm going to go get a coffee. I don't actually have long, so I need to get ready. I need to wash my hair. I want to find a diffuser, but I can't find a diffuser anywhere because no one has curly hair here. But yeah, anyway. Peace and love. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next episode.